Sonia.
Okay, so the other space that we're looking at is the logistics space, right? GATI is on our radar. For the month of August, the company's volume surged 24% year-on-year, and they're witnessing a very strong start to the pre-festive ordering. Pirojshaw Sarkari, who's the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer at GATI Express and Supply Chains, is joining us now. Pirojshaw, thanks for being with us. I want to understand how the demand situation is panning out, because we're heading into, what could be one of the biggest festive seasons that we've seen in a very long time. But at the same time, consumption trends are indicating that there is a bit of a slowdown as well. What are you seeing in terms of demand trends? And this 24% volume growth that you've seen so far on a year-on-year basis, is this something that you can replicate in the quarters to come?
So first of all, thank you for having me on the show. Always a pleasure. Yes, we have seen a great August, and we are seeing a continual September. Basically, this is the pre-festive ramp up that the manufacturers do. They bring the goods closer to the consumers. And this indicates that the demand forecasted by the manufacturers is pretty robust for the ongoing season. For us at GATI, I think it's a culmination not just about the demand supply, but about the work that we have put in over the last 2 years on building our infrastructure. And that was very important, because unless we had proper infrastructure, we would not be able to meet the demand of our customers. And with all the new hubs that we have set in, whether it is in Delhi, Bombay, we just opened our new hub in Bangalore. And that's what enables us to kind of take on more business.
I want to understand a little bit about the potential in the e-commerce space, because, some of your peers, like delivery, the new guys who've entered this space are speaking about almost a 25 to 30% growth in the e-commerce segment. What is it as a percentage of your own business currently? How is the growth looking like over there?
So we are a B2B player. We do not play in the last mile B2C business. However, for B2B itself, e-commerce is now coming up as a new business, wherein the first mile of e-commerce, which is from the vendors to the warehouses, is growing leaps and bounds. And as far as we are concerned at GATI, we do not verticalize ourselves in e-com or as an industry. We do it by size of business. So we have key accounts, SME and small. And our key accounts is what is getting us the largest growth in the last couple of months, which includes the e-commerce business.
All right. Hi, Mrs. Sarkari. Thanks so much for joining in. Could you give us a sense in terms of pricing? How has that been? From year on, have you all moved pricing around? Point number one. Point number two, what does it mean in terms of margins? I think you were guiding for double-digit margins. Are you getting there?
Yeah. So in our business, which is express logistics, yield is an outcome of also the business that we do. We have what we call zonal deliveries and national deliveries. And as warehousing is getting closer to the customers, the zonal deliveries are increasing, and therefore yields are coming down. However, yields coming down does not necessarily mean that profitability goes down, because the cost also reduces in tandem with the distances. So yes, yields are falling for us because we are getting more and more of the zonal business. But from a profitability perspective, we are on track.
Okay, so you're on track from a profitability perspective. Got that. So I didn't get what the outlook is as far as the margins are concerned. What is the number that you're looking at? I think I missed that.
So we have already put out that in 3 years, we'll be 3,000 crores with 10 to 12% EBITDA. And
okay,
that's in 3 years, sir. But in the near term, what will it be? How do you see that panning out? Say for FY24, what will it be? Particularly on the margin front.
So as we grow our top line, we will leverage our fixed costs, and our margins will continuously grow to our end goal of 10 to 12%.
Okay, 10 to 12% is your 3-year goal, right?
Yes.
Okay, and by FY24, what are you looking at by the end of FY24?
We don't want to give out any number for FY24 right now, but we will see growth coming quarter by quarter.
Okay, just one final question. Can you tell us about these hubs that you spoke about, right? You're planning to start operations in Q2 and Q3. What is the monetary benefit of these hubs, whether it's in Nagpur, Mumbai, even in Bangalore?
So basically, it enables us to give better service to our customers and take more business from them, and therefore also optimize our costs. So in turn, both growth of top line as well as bottom line as we build out our infrastructure. And we've seen this happen every time we open a new hub in a zone, which was in Delhi, Nagpur, Guwahati, Bombay, and now we just opened our new hub in Bangalore.
Okay, all right. Thanks so much, sir, for stopping by and filling us in with all those details. We'll hold you on that number, 2026, 3,000 crores with 10 to 12% margins. Appreciate you joining in and speaking to us here on CNBC TV18. Well, the Nifty is more